Hi everyone. Here we are going to see about the Unit 5 continuation. So in this presentation we are going to see about the human-centered environmental ethics, then computer ethics, and what are the types of issues or occurs in the computer ethics. Let me see one by one. So the first thing will be the human-centered environmental ethics. So it will approaches that only the human beings have inherent moral with duly to be taken care of. So other living beings and ecosystems will have only instrumental in nature. So the utilitarianism aims to maximize the good sequences for human beings, and most of the goods are engineered in the products that is made up of natural resources. So human beings will also have a recreational interest, that is enjoying the leisure through mountaineering, sports and pastimes. Aesthetic interest, that is enjoying the nature as from seeing waterfalls and snow-clad mountains. Next, scientific interest to explore into nature or process, and the basic interest to survive by preservation as well as conservation of nature and natural resources. So the rights of ethics that will be favor the basic rights to live and right to liberty, to realize the right to a life in supportive environments. Next, further virtue ethics stresses the importance of prudence, humility, appreciation of natural beauty, and gratitude to the mother nature that will also provides everything. So the nature centered ethics that will ensure the worth of all living beings and organism, that is seems to be more appropriate in the present day context. So many Asian religions stress the unity with nature rather than the dominations and exploitations. So the Zen Buddhism calls for a simple life with a compassion towards the humans and other animals. So Hinduism will enshrine the ideal of oneness, that is Advaita, and the principles of Ahimsa to all the living beings. So it will identify all the human beings, animals, and eco-balance. There is a need to for the hover and engineers who are right in the environmental ethics. Next, computer ethics. So the computer ethics means that is defined as the study and analysis of nature and social impact of computer technology. So it is the formulation and justification of the policies for the ethical use of computers. So this subject has become relevant to the professionals such as designers of computers, programmers, system analysts, system managers, and operators. So these use of computers have raised a host of moral concerns such as free speech, privacy, intellectual property right, and physical as well as mental harm. So there appears to be no conceptual framework which is available on ethics to study and understand and resolve the problems in the computer technologies. Types of issues. So there are three types of issues or occurs in the computer ethics. The first thing will be the computer as instrument of unethical acts. Next is the computer as the object of unethical act. Third will be the problems related to the autonomous nature of computers. Let me see one by one in a deeper explanation. So computer as the instrument of unethical acts. So the usage of the computers will replaces their job positions. So it has been overcome to a large extent by readjusting their work assignments and training everyone on the computer applications such as word processing, editing, and the graphics. So the breaking privacy, that is the information or data of the individuals that has been accessed or erased in the ownership changed. So defraud a bank or a client that has been accessing and withdrawing the money from others' bank account. So this is known as the computer as the instrument of unethical acts. Next is the computer as the object of unethical acts. So it has been the data accessed or deleted or changed. So for example, that is hacking. The software is stolen on the information is accessed from the other computers. So this may cause financial losses to the business or violation of privacy rights of the individuals or business. So on the defense information being hacked, this may be endanger the security of the nations. Second thing will be the spreading virus, that is through the mail or others computers are accessed and the files are erased or contents are changed altogether. So the Trojan horses are implemented to distort the messages and files beyond the recovery. So this again will causes the financial loss or mental torture of the individuals. So the hackers will feel that they have justified their rights or free information, so they have do the fun. So next third thing will be the health hazard. So that is the computers will pose the threat during their use as well as during the disposals. Next, problems related to the autonomous nature of computers. So security risk. This is that recently in Tokyo, that is the exchange of the major embarrassments. That is seeming a casual mistake by a junior trader of large security house, which has been led to huge losses. That is including the reputations. So in order to exchange the trading system to sell one share for 6 lakhs yen, then instead of the trader keyed in a sale order for 6 lakh shares at the rate of 1 yen each. So here the lower price were lapped up and few buyers will agree to reverse that deal. So more important note is that such an obvious mistake could not be corrected by some of the advanced technology available. For advanced countries like Japan, who have imbibed the latest technology, that would be a new kind of learning experience. Next is the loss of human lives. So risk and loss of human lives will be lost by the computers. So in the operational control of military weapons, there will be a dangerous that is in the automated defense system. So due to the error in the software or hardware, it will conflict during the interfacing between two, that will trigger a serious attack and causes the irreparable human loss before the error is traced. So the Chinese embassy was bombed by US military in Iraq a few years back, but it inquires revealed that the building was shown in the previous map. That is a insurgent that is to be saved. Next, computers in workplaces. So the ethical problems that is initiated by the computers in workplaces are elimination of routine and manual jobs that will lead to the unemployment, but the creation of the skilled and IT enabled service jobs are more advantageous for the people. Next is healthy and safety. So the ill effects that is due to the electromagnetic radiation, especially on the women and pregnant employees, mental stress, wrist problem known as carpal tunnel syndrome, and back pain due to the poor ergonomic seating designs, eye strain due to the poor lighting and flickers in the display that has been reported worldwide. Next, computer failure. So the failures in the computers may be due to errors in the hardware or software, and these hardware errors will be rare. They can be solved easily and quickly, but the software errors are very serious as they will be not solved quickly. Property issues. So the property issues are concerned with computers are computers will be used to extort money through the anonymous telephone calls. They also used to cheat and steal the current as well as previous employees. It also cheat and steal from the customers and clients. Violation of contracts on computer sales and services. It has a group that is especially with the internet to defraud the gullible, stealing their identity and to forge the documents. Next is the violation of property rights. There is the software property. The software could be either a program or source code or Fortran C and COBOL or an object code. So they will be applied the concept of the property, and this will be demands a framework for ethical judgments. Computer crimes. So the ethical features will be involved in the computer crimes. So that is a physical security. That is, the computers are protected against theft, fire and physical damages. So it can be achieved by the proper insurance on assets. Second thing will be the logical security. So that is, the aspects will be related to the privacy of individuals or organization, confidentiality, integrity, and it should ensure that modification of data or program that has been done only by the authorized persons, uninterrupted services. This can be achieved by installing the appropriate power supply and backup provisions, and protection against the hacking that will causes the dislocation or distortions. The major computer crimes, the major weakness in this directions are the difficulty in tracing the evidences that has been involved, and the absence of a stringent punishment against the crime, the origin of the threat to the central government that has been posted from the obscure browsing centers, and it will be remained unsolved for a long time. Next, it has such crimes that has been traced, but there are no clear cyber laws to be punished. So it has been determined the criminals. Privacy and anonymity. So the data transmission and accessibility that has been improved the tremendous of the computers. It has a privacy, that is some issues will be concerned with the privacy that are listed here. First thing will be the records of evidence. So service records or criminal records and the details of the people can be stored and accessed to prove the innocence or guilty. So the records on psychiatric treatment by medical practitioners on hospital, or records of the membership of organizations may sometimes embarrass the persons in later. Second thing will be the hacking, that is there are computer enthusiasts who fulfill the fun, that is plant virus or Trojan horses that may fill the disk space. So falsify the informations, erase the files, and also harm the hardware. They break down the functioning of computers and can be treated as a violation of the property rights. Third will be the legal response. So in Indian scene, there is the Right to Information Act 2005. 14 provides the right to the citizens to secure access to the information under the control of public authorities. So it will be include all the departments of central governments and state governments, public sector companies and public sector banks to promote their public authorities. So right to information under the Act Section 2, that is the right to information will include the right to inspect works, documents, records, take notes, extracts or certify the copies of documents or records, take certified samples of materials, and obtain the information in a form of printouts, diskettes, floppies, tapes, video cassettes or other electronic modes. Anonymity, that is anonymity in the computer communication has some merits, that is as well as demerits. So while seeking the medical or psychological counseling or discussions on topics such as AIDS, abortion, gay rights, the anonymity offers protections, but frequently anonymity is misused by some people for money laundering, drug trafficking, and preying upon the vulnerability. Professional responsibility. So the computer professional should be aware of different conflicts of interest that has been have the transactor with the others at the different levels. So the IEEE and the Association for Computing Machinery have established the codes of ethics to manage such responsibilities. So the big net. So almost all the countries are now connected to the internet. So there are no international laws to regulate the issues of freedom of speech, intellectual property rights and privacy rights. So another development is that it is the universities are offering degrees online. Third world is certainly gaining the knowledge and education. Even Google.com has announced the plans to publish research papers through World Wide Web. Knowledge is power. So knowledge is internationalized. This will lead to the empowerment of a third world and the promotion of world peace. So on future it can be overcome. Thank you.